Yo, what's up ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ordinary E, and today finally is the day we're going to start putting all the pieces back together, building the PC. I've got my little friend here who's going to help me, Mr. Hurricane. If you haven't seen the videos already, go back and watch the videos how I got all the pieces for free, and paid 99p for one chip, but basically the pieces are for free. We're going to start putting this PC together now. If you haven't already, obviously subscribe, hit the like button and ring the bell, just so you don't miss any up and coming videos. Let's get into it. Thank you for watching. So if you remember back in episode 1, this was the case we chose. We've got a few other cases obviously, but this is the biggest and baddest, so we're going to stick with this. It's a Cooler Master HAF Cooler Master HAF case, and we already installed a power supply. Now we have a few other power supplies, but they're a bit lower output than this one, so we're going to stick with this one because obviously whatever components we start putting in here that start drawing the power, this is the largest one, so it should be good enough. So let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do, we're not going to build the whole PC today, but the first thing we're going to do is get these cables out of the way. Let's get some bits to help me. I'm going to use the magnetic holder. Obviously holds all your screws in there, just nice. Well, obviously that didn't, but yeah, there you go. So that's going to be there. I'm going to take the cables. The other reason we're sticking with this power supply is it's got a ton of SATA connections, which is going to transfer power to any DVD drives or hard drives that we're going to have, that we did get. So that's neatly comes out. Grab these power supplies. Now these are going to power, I've started to learn that these power, some of them power your CPU, which is your computer chip, your graphic cards. Not quite sure what that one is. Probably another CPU and some PCI Express power supply ones there. We can leave that one actually for now. That's our fan at the front. So we have our power supply in. I kind of like this grey. Kind of looks futuristic grey type cables there. And I also learned that this is an earth cable, that we can just earth it somewhere on the case, doesn't really matter where. So yeah, we'll just find a screw, or you know, as long as it's touching, then the case will be earthed. So we need to find a place for that, which I haven't seen before in videos I've watched. So this is the first time I've seen that there's an earth cable. I don't really want it coming out here because it looks messy. So I think the best place is to go back out and try and find a route in here somewhere. Alright, so the case is missing fans. That's the first thing we're going to do today, is put some fans in there. Now, we didn't get very many fans, so we got a couple of small fans, a couple of bigger fans, one larger fan, Some of them have connections, some of them don't. So first of all, we can sort out connection ones. That's a connection. That has a connection. That has a connection. That has a connection. That has a connection. That doesn't have a connection. That doesn't have a connection. So those two can go to the side. Let's get some tools. Put that there. Screwdriver kit. Yep. And about what size do we want? Perfect. So we already have a fan that's taking air in, and as you see, this fan has a lot of mesh at the front, so a lot of air can come in, but there's only one fan at the bottom. Ideally I would like one at the top, but there's all these bays in the way. And they're riveted in, so I can't remove those. So we're going to have airflow coming in this way, and then we want to drag it over the components and out the back. And there's only one place at the back it can go, and then it's a good idea also to get the flow of the air, because hot air rises, so you can go out the top of the case as well. But this is obviously going to need a bigger fan that I've managed to salvage. So we're only going to have, it looks like a fan that's going to be able to go there, which is the bigger fan here. Let's see if it lines up first of all. Yeah, they line up. Okay, so in order to get the air flowing from this side out to that side, you want to have your fan face with the fan on. That's the way the air gets sucked in. I don't know if you can see, sorry. So if you've got your fan face, this is the way the air sucks in, and it's going to drag it out the back. And the back you're going to know is because it's got the back of the fan, which has got this structure at the back, and obviously the fan side, the face, doesn't have that. So the air definitely comes through this way and gets blown this way. So we've got air coming this way, and we're going to fix this one so that we drag the air out of the case and out the back. I wonder if it does fit. You could fit it at the top. There is holes for that there. Yeah, you could put two side by side, but I don't have enough. I wonder if these have, yeah, there's no way for these to go. Well, I could do that. Okay. Well, the other problem I might have is I don't know how many connections I'm going to have on the motherboard, or whether I have you know, some sort of controller, which I don't have. So we only can do the one fan for now, so let's put that on. And as I said, we want to drag the air out of the case and out through the back of the case. So at the moment, and let's be wary of where the cable is going to go. So if it goes down, we're only going to be able to route it that way. If we go up or that way, then we'll be looking at that kind of thing. And then where does it go? Don't know. So for now, let's just put it in, and we've got enough. That's going to be in front of the AI, so we want to go. Yeah, I don't like any of the configuration, and the reason I don't like it is because of this. I think they call them mustard and ketchup cables, but nothing we can do about that for now. So not going to see that. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're going to go that way. Now, this is pretty simple. We don't need any longer screws or anything, so that just simply goes into the case. Oh, that doesn't fit. Shite. That doesn't fit. So now we need screws for the fan. Alright, let's see if any of the other cases have screws for the fan. Hold on a second. Okay, so got our trusty toolbox here, which I have a lot of screws inside of. See if any of these will fit the fan. So it looks like the fan's never been screwed into, so there's no thread on it. No, that's too small. Oh, this is a bone. Okay, yeah, that fits, but I only have two. Oh, I have more, I have four. Okay, so these are quite big. That one ain't gonna. So that one fits. That one. Let's put those in there. And there's one more. Alright, awesome. We managed to find some screws that fit the fan holes. We're going to have to make new thread inside of that. It should just thread itself, so not too worried. Alright, excellent. Let's put it on. Unexpected hurdle. That's why you should keep all your stuff, so you never know when you're going to need it. Let's get the screw out of there. Do I need the washer? So we've got these ones as well, so try them. Now we should be able to just put it on. How are we going to do that again? Oh yeah, I was going to put the cable at the back so we don't see it. No idea if the fan works. And the screws are black as well, so that's handy. Yeah, so there's no thread, which is a bit more difficult to do. I've got an electric screwdriver, which I have better. While you're waiting, guys, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, yeah, and the like, and ring the bell to see me finish this PC build. Excellent. So we have a fan installed. We've got a fan at the front. It's going to pull it out. No idea if it works. And the fan at the back. We're going to hook it up somehow. But at the moment we can just put that cable out through the back. See, this case is awesome because it has plenty of holes and stuff for cables to come through. So we don't want any cables showing at the front, obviously. We can bring that out just for now. We've got this one for the front fan, this one for the back fan. Alright. So, our second part of the installation, which was the fans. Now the other thing this case was missing, I mean I'd like to put more fans. I could use these holes here, just the mesh holes to probably hold it. But I don't know if the motherboard can take any more fans. So anyway, that's the fan situation done. The other thing this case was missing was the power button, reset button and some lights. So we're going to try and put those on, because if you remember from the other videos, we did manage to salvage some of those cables right here. So I'm going to make these work. Don't know if I can make that work. This is the I guess it's the headphone jack, and some USB obviously. A bit warped. Oh no, it's the metal. Okay. Oh, it is a bit warped. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put. Well, let's put these on. Again, I'm not sure if this is going to work, because some of the motherboards that we got, one of the motherboards is got proprietary fittings maybe, and so we may not be able to use it, which means you can only work with that case and those cables are fixed to it. But we did pick up another motherboard which I've got to repair, and we'll see. So what we'll do is we'll take this out first, move this to the side, and let's see if these buttons can be installed. Probably not. Huh. So this is your power one. Which one is power? Oh, I wrote this down, didn't I? Hold on. I remember where I wrote it. I'm sure I used this. Yes, orange and white was power. Okay. This is lights. This is something else. What do I do with the power switch now? Oh. Alright, so orange and white is power. But how is this going to fit in here? It's not. I mean, that's going to work. But it needs to hold on to something. Is there something in here? There isn't. Okay, we're not going to be able to use the power switches. Well, that is odd. Must be missing something, because there's nothing to hold it. What about this thing? Can this go in? No, because that's that way around. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use that in a minute. So the power switches doesn't fit, the USB stuff doesn't fit, can't use that, can't use that. I was hoping that there was going to be just, you know, a connection that this would just sit in, but it's not there. And the light, yeah, it's just not the right thing. Okay, let's put that back in. And we'll figure something else out for that. Alright, well, so far we put the fans in, the power supply. Yeah, fans sturdy. What else can we put in? Let's put in a, we've got a DVD player. Because we've got this big hole in the front here. I was looking see if I could get just one of these grills, but I can't, so I might as well go with a DVD player. I'm starting to fill the PC up. Let's see if this will fit in. No. Nothing fits. Oh, it does. Hold Yay! That looks pretty good actually. That completes the front of the case. Now I did look up this case. People are selling it for quite a few £100. Obviously it's made up with computer parts, but yeah. I'll have to figure something out for these power buttons. Somehow I can try and hold that on there, but we'll do that in another video. So the DVD player is slid in, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. So the case comes, I guess this is the data transfer. So we're going to need to hook up some power to it. Now I can see a 4-pin connector. So does that mean it doesn't take SATA? I'll tell you what it is. It's going to be the 1 pin. I didn't know what it was. So I don't know if you see that now. It's that pin there. It's that connector there. So let's take this off a minute. So coming from the power supply, this is where things start to get a bit ugly. So we've got the top here, not too shabby. And then we see if we can plug this into there. It should only go one way, so I've got a cut edge and flat cut edge. Yeah. Okay, that's connected. I don't know if I want to start connecting anything up at the minute until I get the motherboard in. But for now, we can leave that there. Yeah. So our DVD is connected with power. This ain't going to be the cleanest builds that I had in mind because of all these things. So, no, let's not do that. Leave that there for a minute. Way. Alright, so the DVD is installed into the case with power. The next thing we can do, I think we had some hard drives, so we can put that in. We do. So if you remember this one, this is all cleaned up, Western Digital drive. It doesn't say the storage on it, but we can put that in. So connectors are at the back. Again, oh, this has got one of those 4-pin connectors. I think I only have one of those on this. Ah, right. So we can only have one thing connected. Oh, wait, I've got another one. Yes. Alright. And it's daisy chained. Okay, so I can put more than one drive. This is blocked off. What is that for? This looks similar to that. Yeah. So your data would use one of these. And I have a load of cables. So let's put one of these in. We have got the other one installed in the working PC that we just got for free. So let's just put that in as spare storage. I'm going to put 2 in here, so I'm going to have one here. One above it. Can't go that way round, right? I'll put HDDs in. There must be a way to put it. Unless I'm just missing something. Was there something that went in here and slid instead and I don't have it? Possibly. Is that one on there? Yeah. Well, that was it. Okay, we'll move on. Maybe I'll just lay this on top or something and stick it down. Now the next thing we're going to do is we can put some standoffs. Now this case can take an ATX motherboard or a micro ATX. Alright, I see. So we don't know what motherboard this is. If you remember from the last video, we got I managed to figure out it's a Foxconn N15235, which is an ATX motherboard. So it should sit in here. Quite nicely, it does. And there's all the holes. So it looks like it's the B ones, which B is, I can't see, ATX. Okay, so ATX is all the B's. So what you want to do, start putting your standoffs in, and we picked up some standoffs, so we can put the standoffs in, like so. Spin this round so you can see. And put my first brass standoff in. Nice. And we'll do that to all the B's. No? Okay. Oh, it says here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, no, J, K and L. So we want A, B, C. Oh, that cable's going to be in my way. A, B, C, D. Don't even know I have enough standoffs actually. D's over here. E. F. J. Where's J? I don't think my motherboard was that big. What does it want me down there for? So hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay, we're going to take this power off for a minute because that's in the way. Yeah, none of that lines up. So this must be a mini ATX board. Let's try that. So there is another case, it's called ITX. That's what that is. There's another motherboard called ITX. That's right, isn't it? Now I can't get these standoffs in. Alright, let's start that again. So we've got A, B, C. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much should I put in there? This could be a complete waste of time because if I can't fix the motherboard, then I can't bloody use it, can I? Alright, so the standoffs are installed for this motherboard. So that's ready. I'm going to figure out how to install this hard drive. I'm going to take the hard drive that we have in the other case and get 2 of them in here somehow. I don't know how yet, but we'll figure it out. Let's see how we do that. And then make sure you subscribe and watch the next video where I'm going to try and repair these pins. Something else, I'm going to try and download the motherboard manual so I understand what all of these connections are. Some are obvious. I mean, that's obviously going to be for either the DVG or the hard drive now. These ones here, this is your RAM, this is, so there's two types, there's a couple of types of sockets I believe. There's an AM5 coming out or something, and there's an LGA socket. I'm not sure if this is the LGA one, but let me download the manual. Depending on the socket will depend on what CPU I can use, and also I need to figure out what RAM is compatible. So first thing I've got to do though is see if I can get these pins back in line with where they're supposed to go. If you want to watch me do that, I'm going to use a gizmo, if I can find it. What did I do with it? We managed to pick up this thing here. It's called Easy View. Now that's going to help me magnify the CP, and then hopefully I'll get my tweezers in there and start. Yeah, I don't think this magnifies enough though. I still can't see nothing. But I'm going to try and use this, get some tweezers in there, straighten out these pins. If you want to see me do that, figure out what socket this is, what CPU I can use in that socket, and go from there. Then of course we've got the RAM slots, so we know we have these RAM sticks, and on closer inspection we have a 512 RAM, another 512. That gives us 1 GB of RAM, which is pretty not good. This is a gigabyte, this is a gigabyte, so we've got 2 GB of RAM. These are the highest ones I have so far. I need to find out what's in the Acer computer and maybe use them, but for now this would probably be my highest RAM, which is 1 GB, and I can use 2 slots, and all you do is you line up the teeth with the slot. So you've got a little, I'll show you on this RAM, you've got a little slot on the RAM. Can you see it? See that little slot? That lines up with the pin protruding plastic part on that RAM. And then you should be able to just click it down into place. And you've got to make sure the RAM is down into place, because if the computer can't read the RAM, it won't turn on, or it won't work. So we'll click both of these into place. So unfortunately this is my highest RAM. I've got 1 GB of RAM. And you hear the clicks, and then give it a good push. Don't be worried about not pushing it. So, and that would be installed RAM. You can see it there. Don't worry about all these specifications for now. Let's get this thing up and running. And then we'll start doing upgrades, and we'll find out what this system would cost. We'll find out what the best system costs, and we'll try and aim for the best system and upgrade as we go. And let's see how far we can get this system to its full potential. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next video, where I'm going to try and repair this socket. Yeah, looking forward to that. With this thing, I still can't see. I may need to get a magnifier, a better electronic magnifier that magnifies like 1600 would probably be good. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. God damn, I'm not going to be able to. Jesus, tough. We'll try, we'll see. The quicker I can get that done, the quicker I can get the next video out, right? I don't know what we're going to do about the power button. Actually, does this come with a power button I can press on it? Oh, can't see one. Cannot see one. So it looks like I'm not even going to be able to just press a button to turn this on. So it's like a 4 and a 3 pin. Alright, I need to download the manual, find out where all, so there's a fan, there's SATA connections, it says on here bottom USB 2, oh that looks like it, so that could go there, I mean it fits, so maybe I'll just turn it on without, there's a speaker, there's audio, is that power? That's, might be power. Alright, let me download the manual and then we'll know where stuff goes, right? And the only thing, the way to download the manual is I'm just going to go on Google, download it somehow, probably Foxconn website. Alright, let's wrap it up. So, subscribe, like, hit the ring bell, see me fix this on the next episode, and I'll see you there. Thanks guys. Bye.